Welcome to the A Public Final. This is from 2020. We're back in our most recent state finals. So we're just going to go through. Not a whole lot of plays to look at. Pretty good game here today. So we're just going to roll right into this one. Let's look at this. So this is opening kickoff. I just want to talk about how you need to be aware and alert at all times. So you get a little short pop kick right here. Not a pop-up kick, just a little pop kick. Opening kickoff. So, kind of be prepared for anything. A kick like this, the main thing too is make sure everyone is behind the cage restraining line by the time it's kicked, which we have here. It's a good job there. And then, like I said, just kind of follow it. Nothing too spectacular here, just showing this to make sure we're aware, cognizant of what's going to happen. It's a good job by the crew here of not being caught off guard. And on kicks like this, when it's short, back judge umpires do still want you coming in like you would on a normal kick. Probably don't have to come in as far. See, the umpire's just going straight to the ball. Good job right there. And the back judge, you're kind of back there just in case something weird happens. We got you back there. Good job by the deeps here. And we'll have a better look when we look at the wide angle. But it's a good job by the D's, particularly the side judge and back judge. See, the back judge, very good spacing off the pylon. Definitely nothing wrong there. And then the back judge just stays on the goal line. So remember, the back judge, you don't want to move to the end line until the end line is threatened. So if you're going to have a pass in the field of play, or the play is going to be right there at the goal line, I want you to stay on the goal line so you can rule on it. Like I said, we got boxed in here. Looks really good. You'll see it looks pretty good. And this angle too. This is a tighter angle. This is the angle we got from the teams. But see, we got them. Side judge didn't have to move. Back judge, you saw in the end zone angle, he's in a good position. He barely has to move. Really good positioning there. Good, nice, crisp, and complete pass signal. It's a good job there by those two deeps. Let's look at this. This is a good false start. See, it's very, very slight. Looking right here. But it is a false start. So good job by the wing. I'm looking at it there. And you see the up back makes a move right here. That one, I don't like it. No one moved. They really didn't take anyone off. Maybe we should have popped that one. But it didn't do any. Like I said, it didn't draw anyone off guard. But then good job of the wing catching that one. So we did get a false start out of it. Alright, some have asked if this motion man turns up field too soon. It's close. We'll watch this angle. You give a little bit of leeway. Because if we were to watch every single offensive play where a man goes in motion and turns upfield, you could probably have going upfield too early. I would say 6 or 7 times out of 10. It happens a lot. So you just want to adjudicate, is it substantial enough to flag? And this is not substantial enough to flag. There's no real advantage here. And really, I don't know if he's going upfield more, if he's just turning his shoulders. You know, and that's kind of where you kind of get duped. Is he just leaning his shoulders that way, or is he actually moving upfield? And he's really not moving upfield that much. Just more of his shoulders are leaning that way. So that's a good no call. But I do want to look at this hit on the quarterback. Is it late? No, this is not a late hit. But is it to the head? It's hard to tell if he actually makes contact with his head or if he just kind of interferes with the arm and it looks bad. And honestly, I don't know if a flag was called for this or not. I don't think so. But it is it's hard to tell what happens there. So I definitely don't fault the referee for not flagging it, because I'll have it so quick. Like I said, we're slowing it down. We still can't tell if he's actually making contact above the shoulders or if he's just, it's hard to tell if he's just hitting his arm and the quarterback's arm is going into his helmet. But just be aware, because you're the referee. We do have the rule, I mean, it is a targeting rule, that even if it's not late, if the defender makes contact above the quarterback's shoulders like that, it is targeting. And since it's on the passer, it's roughing the passer. You would just have roughing the passer with targeting. It is not an automatic ejection, not in high school. But you do have roughing the passer with targeting, and the difference in that and why it's important to deem it roughing the passer with targeting, because you get that automatic first down on the offense. That is backed up by rule. Like I said, I can't tell if it is here or not. So like I said, definitely don't fault the referee for not throwing it. It happens so fast. Like I said, it's hard to tell if the defender actually makes contact or if he just kind of shoves his throwing arm into his helmet. But, you know, it's a quick play. Alright, so let's look at this kickoff. This is midway through the game-ish. So remember, on when we're looking at offsides on the kicking team, if we have a deep kick, K's restraining the line is treated as a plane. So if any part of K's player breaches that plane, then we have a flag. On deep kicks, we give a little more leeway. We're really going more for, if they have a foot on the ground over K's restraining line when the ball's kicked, then we'll flag it for offsides on deep kicks. So let's see what we got here. First of all, let's look what kind of kick we got. Deep kick, going about the 15. So do we have an offsides? Look at this player right here next to the kicker. So it doesn't look like he has a foot on the ground over. So this would not be an offsides. Good job on not calling that. But while we have our attention here, we've had this come up past season a good bit. We'll have players line up like this, and it's kind of a trick. Since he is beyond 5 yards, we assume he's going to kick the ball. But when the kicker starts his approach, this one will come with him, and then you'll see this guy actually kick the ball. And that is illegal if this kicker is beyond 5 yards. So remember, according to the rules on a kickoff in high school, the only player who can be beyond 5 yards is that kicker. This one right here. We'll just say the player who kicks the ball is the only one who can be beyond that 5 yards. So if he lines up beyond 5 yards and everyone else is inside the 5 yard belt, he's the only one who can kick the ball. Now, if he is inside 5 yards, say they're all inside 5 yards, then anyone of them can kick the ball. Alright. So anytime you see a player close to the ball creeping up like that, as the kicker approaches, just kind of keep that in your head. Like I said, the kicker's the one that kicks the ball in this play, so it's not an issue. I just wanted to bring that up since we were looking at a play kind of similar. Alright, so this way we have a block in the back called right there. And this is one we probably want to leave alone. I know blocking the back is a safety foul, you know, and any kind of I don't know, advantage gained on a block that's in the back, we're usually in favor of calling it. But this one though, for one, it's not really a block. I mean, it's almost like a pick. I mean, if we were in basketball, it'd be an illegal pick because he's moving his feet, but it's still, this is more like a pick. And the contact seems to be in the side. This is one of those we want to let go. I would not call this. But I can see how kind of in the moment, kind of it looks like one. But this is not a block in the back. Like I said, it's more like a pick. And the contact seems to be in the side more. I think this is one of those issues where we kind of anticipated it coming. Because, you know, if I were seeing this, I thought he's going to hit him in the back. But then he doesn't. So I think it's one of those we anticipated it coming. And I think once you threw it, you probably realized you shouldn't have. You know, let's make sure we want to anticipate fouls. But also, let's also realize we're dealing with teenage boys. You can't anticipate anything. So it's good to anticipate it because it gets kind of your radar up. But let's not be as quick to throw the flag. That's all that is there. I think we just saw it coming and just anticipated it a little too quickly. Alright, here we have, this was deemed the backward pass. And I'll just say that because of what transpired afterward. Look at it from this angle. So there's no whistle. So it appears like this was deemed a backward pass. And I can't see, remember the line judge is the one that makes this call. I can't see what he's signaling. I don't think we're going to see it on the next angle because it's tight. Remember, this is all on the line judge. He should have a good angle here. But this is clearly forward. Alright. Anything, as you can see, the ball, movement, actions, all forward. It's contact. I mean, look, he throws it. It makes it easy for you. He throws it on the 40-yard line. And it's touch, caught, whatever on the 40. Remember, if it's perfectly side to side, it's forward. Alright. The only one can be backwards if it is literally backwards. So this is a forward pass. So just remember that's line judge. So make sure we're on top of that. And you can have a late whistle on this. That's okay. It's more important just to get the call right. And maybe they did have a late whistle. I can't remember. But, you know, just make sure we're on top of this. This is the line judge's call. Let's see, there really shouldn't be a discussion because I should have a call from the line judge. And, I mean, that should make it pretty easy. So, just make sure we're on top of that. Alright, let's end on a couple of holding plays. We're going to look at it right here. We're going to get a double team. And we're going to see it better on the tight angle. The referee's going to flag the hold. So remember, on double teams we have a little bit of leeway, but a hold is a hold. If something still falls into a category, you still have the hold. So we're going to call it, look at it right there. And you can see he clearly has him around the hip, has an arm around the hip. You can see it right there. Maybe even have a handful full of jersey. Yeah, he lets go, but he lets go a little too late. The hold's already happened. Then actually the double team actually kind of ends. So maybe it was initially a double team. No, may not even a double team at all. But anyway, definitely have that hold and the restriction illegally at the point of attack. Good job by the referee right there. Kind of see another one. Let's just go straight to the tight angle. It looks better here. This one's also thrown by the referee. Here's another good call. Because on the surface, it looks like it's not much. Like he just gets beat. I got nothing. Then he's going to reach out and he's just going to grab his arm and tug. And it's a quick tug. And it's not much, but it's right there at the point of attack. Very well could argue, let's quarterback get away. So it's not much, it's slight, but it's enough. Falls into one of the categories. It's at the point of attack. So I think it's a good call by a referee. Good job of picking up something like that. So that is it for the public final. Next week we're either going to go to the 2A final, or we may have a special topic video thrown in. I haven't decided yet. I'm still working on the topic. Just depends if I can get it done in time, but if not, we'll have the AA final. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed something. And remember to subscribe, like the video, comment if you have any comments, and we'll see you next week.